Hello, myself Professor H.K. Vangade from Department of Electrical Engineering, SND College of Engineering and Research Center, Eula. So in last 4 lectures, we have discussed about the capacitors. Now let us take one quiz on this topic, whatever we covered. So the first question in the page is the capacitance of a capacitor will be larger if the spacing between the plates is increased, air replaces oil as the dielectric, the area of the plates is increased, and last option is all of the above. So we have the formula for the capacitor. C is equal to epsilon A upon D. So by observing this formula, our correct answer will be, if we increase the area, then the capacitance of the capacitor will be increases. So the correct answer is C. That is, the area of the plates is increasing. Second question, the major advantage of a mica capacitor over other types is. So the first option is they have the largest available capacitances. Second option, their voltage rating is very high. Third option, they are polarized. And last one is all of the above. So we know that the mica capacitor has a very high voltage rating, and that's why the second option, that is B, their voltage rating is very high, is correct. Next question, electrolytic capacitors are useful in applications where, first option, a precise value of a capacitance is required. Second option, low leakage current is required. Third option, large capacitance is required. And last one, all of the above. So in case of electrolytic capacitors, they are be useful in applications where large capacitance is required. And hence the option C, that is large capacitance is required, is correct. Next question is, if a 0.015 microfarad capacitor is in series with a 6,800 picofarad capacitor, then the total capacitance is, now here series connection is there, and in series connection we know the resultant or the equivalent capacitance is reciprocal of the equivalent capacitance is 1 upon C equivalent is equal to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2, or product of some form C equivalent is equal to C1 C2 upon C1 plus C2. So here C1 C2, that is value are 0.15 into 6,800 picofarad. Okay, so our correct answer here is answer B, that is 4,678 picofarad. Next question is, two capacitors that are initially uncharged are connected in series with a DC source. Compared to the larger capacitor, the smaller capacitor will have the same charge, more charge, less voltage, and the same voltage. So the correct answer is option 1, that is the same charge. So two capacitors are initially uncharged, are connected in series with a DC source. Compared to the larger capacitor, the smaller capacitor will have, now initially both have the same charges because they are in series. Okay, whenever the capacitors are in series, that time the charges in both the capacitors will be same, but the voltage drop is different, and that's why the option A is correct. The same charge is there. The next questions, when a capacitor is connected through a resistor to a DC voltage source, the charge on the capacitor will reach 50% of its final charge in, first option, less than 1 time constant, exactly 1 time constant, greater than 1 time constant, and last one, answer depends on the amount of voltage. So which one is correct? So here option A, that is less than 1 time constant, is correct. Next question is, when a capacitor is connected through a series resistor and switched to a DC voltage source, the voltage across the resistor after the switch is closed has the shape of So here options are given. First option is a straight line. Second option is a rising exponential. Third option is a falling exponential. And last option is none of the above. So the correct answer here is a falling exponential. Okay, so here what is there? The capacitor is connected to a series resistor and switch to a DC voltage shows the voltage across the resistor after switch is closed has the shape of C, that is the falling exponential. Next question, the capacitive reactance of 100 microfarad capacitor to 60 hertz is. Answers are given and the correct answer here is 26.5 ohm. Capacitive reactance, we have the formula for that. Capacitive reactance Xc is equal to 1 upon omega C. 1 upon omega C. Omega is equal to 2 pi F. Here F is 60 hertz. C is 100 microfarad. So put the values and you will get the correct answer as 26.5 ohm. Next question. If a sine wave from a function generator is applied to a capacitor, the current will, first option, lag voltage by 90 degree, lag voltage by 45 degree, be in phase with the voltage, and last, none of the above. So if the sine wave from a function generator is applied to a capacitor, the current will be, okay, so none of the above. No answer is there, is given in this option. It is lagging behind. Next question, a switched capacitor emulates a smaller capacitor, larger capacitor, battery, and last option is resistor. The correct option is resistor, that is last option. So these are the questions. You go through the quiz. Thank you. Thank you very much.